The sign is all other nations hate us.
Right.
The sign is we're going to be on the bottom of all nations of people. Y'all understand that?
Bring it
we're
out.
We're going to be on the bottom of all nations. That's the sign that we're going to always be hated. Right? Y'all know our history up in here. That the other nations don't want nothing to do with us.
Teach.
We're going to be in the ghetto, in the hood, right? Hating each other, fighting each other, fighting over a block.
Right.
Like this is my block right here.
Right.
Nobody care about you, and your block. But we think because we've been totally oppressed, we've been totally forgotten about, we want to claim some of our own, and so we call it a block. This is our block.
Bring it out.
So these are the signs, right? Black on black crime, that's a sign. That's a sign of who we were going to be, right? This is what the Bible's talking about. These are the curses that fell on us. And so now we look at each other with hate versus love.
Right.
Oh, it's just a true thing. So let me ask y'all a question. So why did this happen to us again? I just want to make sure y'all understand and listen. Why did this happen again? It was a curse. A curse. And now you see it was sometimes a curse a good thing. How is that? How is a curse a good thing?
You got something bad.
Huh?
That's something good. You got something bad.
No, ain't no such thing as no good curse. This is a bad curse, right? Yeah. There's no such thing as a good curse.
Right.
Okay. God put us in slavery because we chose not to listen to him. That's what the Bible says. Okay. So give me verse 43. Read that. So I said we was on the bottom of the totem pole, y'all. Is that right? Is that true? Y'all don't think we're on the bottom? As a nation of people, that we're always trying to make it, to try to do or survive any way we can in the hood? Read.
Verse 43, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Now, who do y'all think that is? Right, it says the stranger, right, that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. So these are the people that live around us. So who has gotten up very high? These are the so-called white men. You see what I'm saying? So like, when we go and buy something to eat, do we go to our stores or do we go to their stores? We go to their stores. When we want to get some gas, do we go to our stores or do we go to their stores? We go to their store.
Right.
We want to buy some clothes. Do we go to our stores or do we go to their stores? Where do we go? See what I'm saying? We want to get our car fixed. Where do we go? Ours or theirs? So they up here, very high. And so how come we don't go to our stores? Because we're cursed people. The Bible said, give me that in verse 17. Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 17. Read that. So verse 17. Read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So it says, cursed shall thou be thy basket, meaning your business or what you want to do, as far as, having a business of your own.
Right.
Okay, that's the basket in your store. So we run maybe little mom and pop stores, right? Maybe a little hustle here on the side, you know what I'm saying? We got a business on the side out of our car, out the back of our trunk. Whereas, Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go to Walmart, y'all go to Winn-Dixie, y'all go to all these big stores, right, to get y'all stuff. But yet, we ain't got that. So it said, curse will your businesses be, right? No matter what it is, it's gonna be small if you got a business to start with. You know what I'm saying? So that's a curse. That's a curse. So let me ask y'all something. Y'all are Israelites. Because it said the sign, I just mentioned some of these curses. The sign was gonna be upon y'all, right? The sign is upon you, it's upon you, it's upon us, right? Because we know in this country, hell, Trump, President Trump just got elected, but he's taking away all kinds of things already. Right? Food stamp for people, all these things he may take away. He fired people left and right on jobs. So that's what I'm saying. We are cursed. We feel the brunt of that thing. Let me ask y'all something. So now that y'all know that y'all Israelites, do y'all understand what this is right here? What is this? This is what y'all been taught right here. Y'all been taught that Christ is a white man, right?
Bring it out.
You been taught that Christ is white? Right? You believe that? You believe Christ is a white man? What color is it?
Black color.
He eye color?
Yeah.
Okay, where is that in the Bible? Where is that in the Bible? Now you right. You right.
I don't know the exact verse or whatever.
Okay, we're gonna show you.
Yeah.
So all this right here, this happened because we stopped believing in the true God. So I want to show y'all that because we stopped believing in the true God, God put curses on us. All this stuff is connected. Read it.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It said his hairs and his head were white like wool. It's talking about all this right here. He had hair and he had a beard. So that's what it's getting at. It was white like wool, right? Like my beard, I got a woolly beard, but it's turning white now because I'm, showing some age, right? So that's what it's talking about. What kind of hair you got? You got woolly hair. I see woolly hair on your head. So Christ had woolly hair.
Right.
Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So it says his feet look like fine brass. What color is brass? Brown.
That's right.
Brown, right? So if his feet were brown, what color was his face?
Read out.
What color was his hands?
All right.
All his body was brown. So he looked just like us.
That's right.
Christ was a black man.
That's right.
So, but they gave us this right here. Okay. And now this is how we learn who we are. Okay. So Christ was a black man, but we think that Christ was a white man. At least we act and do the things that these people tell us to do.
Right.
Not what this Bible tells us to do. This Bible said Christ was a black man.
That's right.
And Christ said this right here. Give me John 14 and 15. So this black man told us to do this right here. But the question is, we're not doing it. Because if we were doing it, we wouldn't be living in this condition.
That's right.
We wouldn't be living in this condition. Read that.
John chapter 14, verse 15.
Hold up.
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Read that again.
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So, do y'all love Christ? Okay, it says, if you love me, keep my commandments.
That's right.
This happened because we chose not to keep God's commandments. Right? We fell from this high estate as Israelites, right, to now we call ourselves African American. Before we were niggas, Negro, colors, all these names, but we were not Israelites. Okay, we were Israelites before we came over here, before we went into slavery. But God now said, I'm going to take away their name. I'm going to take away their name so they're not even going to know who they are anymore. That's how low estate we at now. And now we live in the ghettos, the projects, all this gang banging and all this stuff because, look, brother, because we don't keep God's commandments. We don't love God no more.
Right.
And to love God, you got to keep his commandments. But read that again. Read that again. It's just a simple verse right here, but it's something that we don't do. Read.
John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So, what's a commandment of God? What does that mean? A commandment or a law. I'm going to give you an example, right? The Bible said you got to wear a beard as a man. Can you grow a beard? How old are you? 20. You 20, how old are you? Can you grow a beard? Let me see. Pull that down. Do you shave it right here? You shave that right there? Okay. The Bible said we're not supposed to shave that right there. So right now, you really ain't growing that, right? Okay, as time go by, you probably will. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible said, look, we can't just shave everything off, right?
Right.
Give it in Leviticus chapter 21. So give it in Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. So, I'm just saying, because we don't do what God says, God punishes us.
Right.
God put...
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Right.
God put curses on us. God put us in the ghetto. Read.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make boldness baldness upon their heads.
Now, we know people who shave their head bald, right? What scripture just said? You should not shave to make yourself bald, right? Like some basketball players, right? Some singers, right? They want to be smooth. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. Or some older man because he want to hold on to his youth, try to look young, right? He gonna shave his head. So read that again.
They shall not make baldness upon their heads, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So it says we can't also shave off the corner of our beard. That's talking about like that right there. You know, a lot of us people that go teeth. Right. All this right here, you got to grow. You got to grow all of this. You understand?
That's right.
So that's a commandment of God. That's a commandment that we can't shave all that off. God said we should look like men.
Right.
Right? A man should look like a man, and a woman should look like a woman. Right? So that is a law. That's what I'm saying. But because we don't follow those things, God put the curses on us.
Right.
You understand? Y'all smoke? Y'all smoke? Okay, what y'all think about God as far as smoke? What you think the law is? So what? You got no problem. Who, God ain't got no problem with it? Okay. What you say? You don't know. Okay, I like that. Let's get up 1 Corinthians 3:16. Let's see what now, you believe the Bible, right, Jay? Okay, read.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
So God said you can't defile his temple. This is not your body. This is God's body.
That's right.
But God said, look, you can't bring anything in your body that defiles. Smoking defiles God's body.
Right.
Okay, this is not your body. He just lent it to you. You see what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
So we're not supposed to be smoking because what's going to happen eventually if you continue to smoke? What you think? Huh?
We sick.
How? Cancer. What else? And you know, I mean, I knew a lady when I was real young, right? She had to have all her voice box removed. She couldn't talk to me because she smoked a lot, right? She had a hole in her neck because they had to get all that out. And the only way she could breathe was they had to put a breather on her, right? She couldn't talk, they had to put a breather on. But because, you know, she smoked and she got cancer, they had to remove that cancer, they had to cut her in her neck and all that stuff. That's what I'm saying. How else does God judge us when we smoke? You say you get sick, you get cancer, what else? You know, huh?
You look older.
Well, you look older, but you know, you may have some breathing problems, right? You can't move like you want to move.
Got it real quick.
You get out of breath quick. So all these things, God judges us, okay? Because y'all don't understand. Look, because we're Israelites and God gave us the law, and we're gonna get that. I want to show y'all that God gave us the laws. He didn't give it to any other nation of people, okay? He gave us the law, and he said, you got to keep my laws or else, okay? So give me that in Psalm 147 and 19. So God, we are special people. God chose us as his people and said, look, we got to keep his laws. So when we break them, this happened to us. This thing happened to the so-called white man,
Right.
the Chinese man, Japanese man,
Right.
Indian man. They own everything. But because we don't follow God, because we're God's chosen people, now we get this. God punishes us. Read that.
Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Y'all hear that? He showeth his word unto Israel. Okay, Jacob was Israel. Read.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
Hold up, say what?
He have not dealt so with any nation.
So God doesn't deal with any other nation of people except the Israelites.
That's right.
That's why these things happen to us. And that's why y'all don't know who you are, because you've been educated in this way right here.
Bring it out.
these people, okay, told you that God was white. Hold up now, Jay. These people told you that God was white, right? If you go and Google this on the internet, who is Christ, he's gonna come out looking like this right here, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed man, right? True? Okay. But he said that you can do anything you want to do. He said that God loved everybody. He said that you can smoke. Y'all understand? Y'all understand? He said you can smoke. That's how you think it's okay that you can smoke.
No, I ain't say he said that. I ain't know if he said
But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but these people run the world. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And so, because we really believe in this right here, because that's all we know, right? All we know is a white Christ and what he has done. We don't understand about this black Christ. We're reading about this black Christ in this Bible.
Who that black dude here right now?
Okay, let's read that again. Revelation.
What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, his word